Perfecto y bien hecho. Of course, there are always irregulars. And while English has a ton of past participles that don't end in ed, like bought, seen, went, flown, built, and written, you can thank your lucky stars that Spanish only has a handful. Any ER or IR verb stem that ends in an A, an E, or an O will carry a tilde on the I in ido to prevent the vowels from forming a diphthong, like leer, whose stem is LE. It ends in an E. So when you add IDO, just put a tilde above the I so that the word sounds like leído instead of leído. Now, there are also some tricky verbs that are just plain irregular, like decir, to say, becomes dicho. Escribir, to write, becomes escrito. Hacer, to make or to do, becomes hecho. Ver, to see, becomes visto. And there are a few others that you can see in the past participle article in the verb section of the reference page. But for now, I think it's time you answer some more questions using a few of these irregulars. Just like last time, I'll give you the correct conjugation of haber, and you just need to provide the irregular past participle for the verb in parentheses. Remember, dicho, escrito, hecho, visto. ¿Listo? A ver pingüinos en Antártida. He has seen penguins in Antarctica. Visto. Ha visto pingüinos en Antártida. Escribir. Poesía en inglés y español. I have written poetry in English and Spanish. Escrito. He escrito poesía en inglés y español. Hacer a la delta. Have you ever hang glided? Hecho. ¿Has hecho a la delta? Not too bad, right? Do you think you're ready for the final interview? You'll have to not only conjugate haber, but change the verb into a past participle as well. Remember to answer all of the questions using the yo form, since you will be talking about yourself. ¿Listo? ¿Dónde has viajado? Where have you traveled? ¿Dónde has vivido? Where have you lived? ¿Has saltado en una cama elástica? Have you ever jumped on a trampoline? ¿Has hecho a la delta en tu vida? Have you ever hang glided in your life? ¿Has ido a Antártida? Have you ever been to Antarctica? Perfecto! And to tie this to last week's lesson, if you have to use the present perfect with a weirdo phrase, just conjugate haber in the present subjunctive instead of the present indicative. Haya, hayas, haya, hayamos, hayáis, and hayan, and add the past participle just the same. Como, dudo que haya ido a Antártida. I doubt that he has been to Antarctica. Es increíble que hayas escrito 5 libros. It is incredible that you have written 5 books. You get the gist, right? Bien, porque es todo para hoy. You can review this lesson on the go by downloading our video podcast from iTunes, and you can practice all the vocabulary and your past participles at SpanishDict.com/learn, where you'll find the picture flashcards, the quizzes, the writing and speaking assignments, the forum, and the video chat. You can also read a written explanation of both past participles and the present perfect under the verbs page of the reference section at SpanishDict.com/reference. And as always, everything at SpanishDict.com is completely free, so check it out. Hasta luego y nos vemos!